I mean, a bunch of ups and downs for the fact that, we were down a goal, came back, and obviously were able to get a 2-1 lead. But I mean, the last 30 seconds there sort of summed it up. Opportunities, crossbars for both teams, posts or whatever. At the end of the day, obviously we got the win. It's important confidence-wise going into USF, but Georgia State's a solid team. I think if we play another minute, I'm glad we didn't. Let's just say I'm glad we didn't play another minute. But having said that, I saw some good from our team. Obviously, I saw some bad that we've got to work on. But at the end of the day, we were creating opportunities. There were some games. If we go back to the Temple game, we didn't create anything. So to see the opportunities we created tonight gives me hope that we can score goals. Obviously, to allow them just one goal, that was good, but we've got to shore up our defense a little bit as well. So when teams start throwing the kitchen sink at us or whatever, we've got to handle that better and counterattack and maybe punish them more. But at the end of the day, what, a win's a win, and we'll move forward with it. Carlos got 25 minutes in. That was about our goal for tonight. Got the spider webs off of him. So hopefully, come Friday night, it can be a little bit longer. Obviously, Hector's starting to get more minutes. I think you're starting to see a healthy Hector compared to at the beginning of the year. It just gives us more depth. This is such a tough game that whether the styles you're playing against or however we're playing, it gives me more options. It just shows you we can win the tight ones. We've dropped some of the tight ones this year. You go back to Northern Kentucky where we had opportunities. They get the goal, we're not able to win it. It just gives you that confidence of, what, we can finally win a tight game. And if the USF game's tight in the 80th minute or 85th minute, it shows that, what, we just pulled out one. We have the ability to do it again. So USF comes in and we know where they are at the top of the conference, and we got to start getting some points, and not necessarily points. We got to get them at home. We dropped a couple now on the road or whatnot, and we got to find a way to start rebounding from that. And nothing changes confidence-wise more so than a win, especially in conference. And USF is going to be a handful, but at the same time, I think we'll be prepared for them. We showed well against them last year. We got a win against them. Obviously, lost to them in the conference quarters, so very familiar with them. They're familiar with us, and at the end of the day, it's just a matter of who's going to show up and sort of empower themselves on the other team more so than not.